Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Steve's Guitars. It's a Friday night. It's not too terribly pleasant outside, but you know, we've got music, so that makes it all good. Before we get started tonight, we want to send some shout-outs to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks have generously provided funding so that we are able to live stream. Thank you very much. We want to send a shout-out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. A shout out to GrassRoots Community Network who host our streams. And of course a shout out to all of you online who have chosen to support live music. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps us out. And those of you that are here, thank you for being here. It's a good thing to support live music. Without any further ado, this gentleman has been here once before. It's been a while, but he's back, and he's good. Please welcome Eric Stucky.
Thank you. Well, it is good to be back. I played here, it's probably been 5 years. It was pre-COVID. And it's a very cool room.
It'll feel heavy if you're doing it right. If you're filling it up with love and trust, how could it ever be light? You let me lay this weary head down. I know I'm safe, 'cause I know I'll wake up right where I am right now. Every ship needs an anchor. Heading out to sea, there's a million miles of roots under every tree. When the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Everyone tells me love's gonna tie you up, but if you're already where you wanna be, you ain't really stuck. Every ship needs an anchor. Heading out to sea, there's a million miles of roots under every tree. When the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain. Oh, the secret is the right two hearts together. Hold each other steady and still be light as a feather. Every ship needs an anchor. Heading out to sea, there's a million miles of roots under every tree. And when the wind starts blowing, somebody's holding you right where you're meant to be. I know I've got the same. You won't let me drift away, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain, ball and chain. If today was not endless highway, if tonight was not a crooked trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to you at all. And only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me, would I lie in my bed once again. I can hear my reflection in the water. I can hear the sounds that show no pain. I can feel the echo of my footsteps, or remember the sound of my own name. And only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me, would I lie in my bed once again. There is beauty in that silver singing river. There is beauty in that sunrise in the sky. None of these and nothing else can touch the beauty that I remember in my true love's eyes. Yet only if my own true love was waiting, if I could hear her heart softly pounding, and only if she was lying by me, would I lie in my bed? Would I lie in my bed? Would I lie in my bed once again? Thank you. How's everybody doing? Good. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. That first song was a song I wrote with a guy in Nashville, Cole Miracle is his name, and it was right before I got married, and we were talking. You sit down in a room in Nashville, you make an appointment, like, we're going to write a song at 10 a.m. on Tuesday the 24th. So you meet, and you just kind of get to know each other. I'd never written with him before, and we were talking about marriage, and I was telling him I was engaged, and somehow the term ball and chain came up, and we were like, we want to put a positive spin on that. So we ended up writing that song. I remember the first time I played it, I said, this one's for my wife. It's called Ball and Chain, and the crowd was not sure what to think about it, but at the end of the song, it was okay. And that the second song that's a great Bob Dylan tune. Let's see. This is I'm gonna play some original music and few influential covers. But most of what I'm gonna do tonight is stuff I've been working on. I've been living in Nashville for the last 7 years. I grew up in Montrose, and so I've been down there writing and touring out of there. And so this is what I've been working on. This next one's called Southbound. She's not the kind of girl to give a damn about approval. All that she believes in is the scripture of removal. She'll leave you broken-hearted with a Mona Lisa smile. And every fire she starts is left burning for a while. Many was the man who thought they caught her open-handed, to find out that she'd flown like a bird that never landed. Was southbound along the railroad track, southbound. That train ain't coming say I wasn't one as sure as she was born. Her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Southbound. She's a beautiful distraction in her cowgirl boots, and she keeps them babies dancing so they never grow roots. You might as well try to wrap your hands around the wind. Enjoy it while you can, 'cause she won't be back again. Well, I thought I knew what was what, but still she left me stranded. I had my irons hot, but I never got her branded. 'Cause southbound, along the railroad track, southbound, that train ain't coming back. Southbound, can't say I wasn't one as sure as she was born. Her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Oh, southbound. She won't be caught just a hanging around. She's not the kind who's got the time for slowing down. You'll find out for yourself before too long that the favorite sound she ever found is the train she's on leaving town. Southbound, along the railroad track, southbound, that train ain't coming back. Southbound, can't say I wasn't one as sure as she was born. Her feet were only meant to touch the ground. Southbound.
Thank you. So where's everybody from? Where you guys are local? Carbondale. How about you two? Oh wow, all right. Welcome in. Well, we drove up to Aspen and back today. I came over. I was supposed to play an Eagle last night at their show downtown in the town park, and it got lightning canceled. So it's been an interesting couple days, but it was a fun drive down here, and yeah, it's good to be back here. Last time I was probably in Carbondale I used to swim for the Montrose swim team, and Sopris was the team in this area, and the pool was always freezing cold. Yeah, that's the memory of Carbondale. But beautiful area. How's it going? Let's see. I'm gonna do this is a song by a great writer named Mark Cohen, and I love this tune. I remember leaving Colorado and driving to Nashville, and listening to this the whole way there. So this is my version. I love this song. Sorry, gotta throw this capo on. I forgot that.
Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, middle of the pouring rain. WC heading, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be. And I'm walking in Memphis, walking with with my feet 10 feet off the bill. I'm walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue. Followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Security did not see him, they just hovered around his tomb. But there's a pretty little thing waiting on the king down in the jungle room. And I was walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? Muriel plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood. And they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number. And so I sang with all my might. And she said, tell me, you Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. Walking in Memphis. But do I really feel the way I feel? Oh, I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the beat. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? Do I really feel the way I feel? Do I really feel the way I feel? Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more guitar and then a song, then get the mandolin going. This is a song off my first album. This is called If the Storm Never Ends. I'm not a poet, my words get away. I hope you know that I mean what I say. Well, I'm only a man that loves you. Give me a chance to prove that it's true, and you'll never be all alone. You'll always have my hand to hold. What I'm trying to tell you, when you need, I will be your umbrella. I will stand in the rain till the sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends. There's only one way to give you enough. Every day you'll have all of my love, and you'll never be all alone. sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends. What I'm trying to tell you, when you need, I will be your umbrella, and I will stand in the rain until the sun shines again, or forever if the storm never ends, or forever if the storm never ends. Thank you. Does everybody know what this is? Okay. Hey, Ralph, it sounds great up here. Thank you. This one's called Shady Grove. I know you probably never heard it started like that, huh? I like to mess around up here. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can't have you all the time, I don't want none at all. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan. Well, some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance, I come here to marry. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan. I wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine. Every tune I play on it, wish that girl was mine. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan. Shady Grove, my little love. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little love. I'm going back to Harlan.
closest version, there's a bunch of versions of that song. And I think somehow, excuse me, I must have heard Jerry Garcia and David Grisman's version somewhere early on, because that's the closest to. I didn't intentionally do it like them, but I was going through all the hundreds of versions. It's like, that's the only one that's kind of remotely similar. This is called Jealous of the Wind.
You don't have to answer to his daddy or stay in this old town. You don't have to work in a factory until the lights go out. You see the same old faces and wonder if they care. Have the same old conversations that go nowhere. It can change direction and change its mind. It don't ask questions or answer the time. Well, it knows where it blows, and it goes and keeps on going. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. You don't ever wonder what she's thinking. It doesn't shed a tear. And if it ever wants to see her, it can be right there to whisper in her ear and kiss her on the face. And when she disappears, it doesn't feel the pain. It can cut through heartbreak and laugh at love, and there ain't nothing it can't rise above. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Man, I'm jealous of the wind. It can change directions, change its mind. You don't ask questions or answer the time. Well, it's free to leave without even grieving. Damn, I am jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind. I'm jealous of the wind.
Thank you. Any questions? Other way. Yep. I started playing mandolin when I was somewhere around 10. I heard Mark O'Connor. Do you guys know who he is? one of the best fiddle players in the world. And he was an incredible mandolin player, too. Then I think he got carpal tunnel or something, and he had to stop playing mandolin. But I heard him play at the Silverton Bluegrass Festival when I was a kid. And after that, I just bothered these two, who were my parents, and until they bought me one. So it came in a cardboard box, my first mandolin. And yeah, I'm still after it. No, I don't. I wish I did. I wonder if we could get that from Ray. I wonder what happened to that. That'd be cool. So in Montrose back then, there really wasn't many outlets or resources like teachers. And so we found a teacher or a guy who played guitar, but he didn't have a mandolin, but he could play pretty well by ear. So we sold him that mandolin, and he learned it and then taught me. So that's how that went. Ray Bustamante. Yeah. Any other questions? All right, you think about it. Let's see. I'm going to move back to the guitar. This is a tune by an incredible songwriter, and he was one of my favorites, one of the guys that was really influential to me in songwriting, which I started doing late teens, early 20s. And this is a song by Daryl Scott. He wrote some Dixie Chicks stuff. This was one Travis Tritt did. But I remember watching him play at the Paonia Folk Festival and just being like, I want to do that like that. And he's really good. This is called Great Day to Be Alive. I love this song. Got a rice cooking in the microwave. Got a 3-day beard I don't plan to shave. Everything, but I just gotta say, hey man, I'm doing alright. Well, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. Feeling pretty good, and that's the gospel truth. It's neither drink nor drug induced, no, I'm just doing alright. But it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? It's been 15 years since I left home. Said good luck to every seed I'd sown. Gave it my best and then I left it alone. I think I'm doing alright. Well, red bird, what do you see? I see a lone wolf there staring back at me. Long the two, the harmless as can be. I think I'm doing alright. It's a great day to be alive.
the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's only me and the shadows that fill this room. And sometimes I'm falling, desperately calling, howling at the moon. Well, I might go get me a new tattoo, or take my old Harley for a 3-day cruise. Might even grow me a Fu Manchu. Oh yeah, yeah, 'cause it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. It's a hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Thank you.
This is another original tune. It's called Night Train.
She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Staring out the window as the towns flew through the darkness and the steam. Certain everyone in Mississippi hear that whistle scream. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train. The feeling of passing through while other folks are sleeping. It's like flying, something about the way it starts a heart to healing. Nothing this side of heaven like a Mississippi dawn. When the hell you left behind you don't even know you're gone. Swaying with the rails below and praying to the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself is something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magical, the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. swaying with the rails, blowing prey in the Milky Way above. Free to be yourself, it's something you can't ever get enough of. Misery turns to magic, all the troubles fall behind her like the rain. Now she's rolling down the track, going anywhere but back. She took a night train, barreling down the Delta bound for New Orleans. And the stars shone like candles in the shadows of a young girl's dream. Thank you.
I hear this is the only BYOB place in 100 miles. Did you all bring your coolers? No. Cheers, cheers anyway. Let's see. Would you guys, let's take a poll. A love song or a leaving song or sad song? Love song. Ah, dang it. Huh? I want to do this one right now. I don't know why I asked. It's called Holding On to You. Back to the beginning, skip the bitter end. Hearts get used to breaking, they never learn to bend. Thought I heard you whisper, I can't remember when. To be in love with someone seemed like such a sin. Letting go is the hardest thing to do. Ooh, it's still easier than holding on to you. Now that there's no tomorrow, there's no value in a lie. It only makes it harder to skip the bad goodbye. Maybe someday I'll sort the wreckage, but then again I don't know why. I can't fight this feeling, I might never cry. Letting go the hardest thing to do, but it's still easier than holding on to you. Letting go is the hardest thing to do, but it's still easier than holding on to you. Thank you. Any John Hyatt fans out there? All right. Man, that's half the crowd. I don't. Yeah, well, and I don't know that because there might be a million people watching online. And hello to all the people out there on the internet. This is, I'm muted, sorry. This is a song by John Hyatt. I just started doing it. It's a great one. This is called Before I Go.
I've been sleeping for some hours, just woke up and you were there. Like the morning, like the flowers, sunlight whispers in my ear. Red-tailed hawk drifting on the canyon, put me on that when he rides. I will be your true companion when we reach the other side. I will try, I will stumble, I will fly. He told me so. High and mighty, low and humble, many miles before I go, many miles before I go. Can't remember which way to travel, on the ground or in the air. All my schemes have come unraveled, all that's left is you and I will try, I will stumble, I will fly. He told me so. High and mighty, low and humble, many miles before I go, many miles before I go. Ghost in the trees, ghost on the wires, talking back and telling lies. All that's left is you and I, dear. All I see it in your eyes. I will try, I will stumble, I will fly. He told me so. High and mighty, low and humble, many miles before I go, many miles before I go.
Thank you. I can't hold it on the road when
when you're sitting here beside me, drunk out of my mind on the fact that you are here with me. And I have not been known as a saint of San Joaquin. I just assume right now we'll pull on over to the side of the road and baby show you what I mean. Na 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 na. Oh, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. On my knee, and you whisper in my ear. And I used to run around with a gypsy girl named Shannon, the daughter of the devil. Well, ain't it funny that I mention her to you when I haven't thought of her in years? Na 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 na. July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Na 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 na. Oh, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Yeah, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Yeah, July, you're a woman more than anyone I've ever known. Thank you.
How are we doing? Is everybody doing all right? Okay. How are we doing on time? Whatever. You guys good for a little bit longer? Okay. I don't know how long I've been playing, and I don't know what y'all's attention spans are. So they seem really good, but what's that in the back? About that long. Oh, about that long. Can you give me a different measurement? Let's see. Been playing for about 1.5 feet. Perfect.
You once said I was too free, but in my mind there's no such thing. The way you live, the way I dream. If you were a rock, I was a stream. I was made to be in motion. always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. You were a string, but I am no kite. You took a stand, and I took to flight. You set your feet on solid ground. I set my heart on leaving town. I was made to be in motion, always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. I was made to be in motion, always rolling, going like a river runs to the ocean. Well, I can cry and still be strong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong, because you're right doesn't make me wrong. Thank you. Could you mute this for just a second? I gotta check the tuning. Yup. So any other questions? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. How did I come up with mandolin? I don't know. I just seeing Mark O'Connor, and it was small, and I was small. But yeah, my family played, my brothers and sisters played piano, and I don't know, I just probably had to cause trouble and make things more complicated, but I didn't want to play the piano. Yeah, I think it was just seeing a great player, and I don't know, just I just must have known what I wanted at that point. And I still love it. I still really love it. It's been a lifetime challenge for sure. But, yeah, keeps me working. Thank you. This is the most recent song I put out. This is called Vigilante Love. It's on Spotify. I put it out in January. Thank you. And I don't have this on CD yet because it was just a single. I'm working on recording some other stuff. But I have Vigilante Love candles over here, which were made by Blue Corn in Montrose, which is a very cool local candle shop, just for this. And so if you have somebody
that you want to set the mood with. That's what they're for. Vigilante Love. Was a wild desperado, roping right in the wind, faster than anyone to break for the setting sun and ride around the next bend. Thought I'd go out with aces and eights. She called the bluff on my renegade ways. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. Tried to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough. Vigilante love. Drifted far from the highway, the sand, the ice, and the fire. I was lost in the Badlands. She reached for my hand and tangled my heart from the wire. Vigilante love was there to hold me up. Tried to get out of town, but the sun's going down, and now I just can't get enough. I thought I was free, I didn't know till she came for me and released my soul. Vigilante love, vigilante love. Thank you. Don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Shut the blinds, turn the lock. A great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop. So don't stop raining, rain don't stop. Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. So don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed.
Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. Put off what we ought to do, save it for mañana. Today's a good excuse to do the thing that we both wanna. So don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. Can't go outside, 'cause it might flood, and if we're gonna drown, let's drown in our own love. It's been too long since you and I spent all day inside. Don't stop raining. I won't be complaining if we end up staying in this bed. I'm just saying, shut the blinds, turn the lock. A great day to take it off. I love the sound of every drop, so don't stop raining, rain don't stop. Thank you. That was a song off my second album, and this is the title track off that song, that album. It's called "Good Vibrations," and I was in Nashville the way this song came about, and I met a girl named Tiffany Gassette, and we've since written quite a few songs together. But again, you don't know people, so you kind of get together and just see if there's some magic. And so we were talking. I just met her. We were getting coffee, and throughout the conversation, I learned that she grew up in St. Thomas. She went to high school in the Virgin Islands, and that's where my grandparents lived when I was growing up. So I spent a lot of time sailing around the islands and getting to know them. So once we realized we were two St. Thomas-y people living in Nashville, we had to write an island song. So this is called "Good Vibrations." And there's a lot of lyrics in it, so I'm going to try to get through it. But if I stumble, just start singing along like you know it. Help me out. She's something spiritual. She wears juju beads and she believes in miracles. And now I do too. Well, she's the kind of girl that can take your world and turn it right side up. Yeah, it's what she does. She's got a dream catcher on a rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's into yoga and meditation. She's all about the good vibrations, yeah. She opened my eyes, let in the light. It feels like I've been baptized by her love. Yeah, she got the touch, sprinkles fairy dust on everything, and that's fine by me. She put a dream catcher on my rearview mirror. Ever since I met her, I just wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's my yoga, my meditation. She got me all about the good vibrations. Good vibrations. Yeah. I might need your help on this part. you only good vibes for only one life. Let me tell you about a time when all I saw was stop signs. She wrecked my paradigm with such a simple message. Life is what you make it, you create it. It's all in your perspective. From New York City's harbor out to Santa Barbara, have a little farm town in between. Yeah, you know you got her. She's the girl that puts love above the world's hate. She'll show you God even if you don't reciprocate. Great job. She put her dream catcher on my rearview mirror. I wanna be near her. She got a smile that's warm like the sun. She put the lime in the coconut rum. She calm, she cool, whatever the mood. Everything she do make me feel good. She's my yoga, my meditation. She got me all about the good vibrations, yeah. Good vibrations, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all about the good vibrations. Ooh, 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 all about the good vibrations. Thank you. It's funny you get through the hard part. It's like when are you guys skiers? Yeah, I grew up. You ever like get done skiing a double black diamond and then you're going down the catwalk and you just fall over? That happens up here sometimes. I got a couple more tunes for you guys. Is you guys doing all right? Cool. Thank you very much for coming out. What's that? My pleasure. It always is. Let's see. How about some John Prine? All right. No, you can't. When I was a child, my family would travel to western Kentucky, where paradise lays in a backwards old town, so often remembered, so many times that my memories are worn. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Sometimes my family flow down the Green River, the Rochester Dam, or the Abington Jail, where the air smelled like snakes that we'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles were all we would kill. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, then the coal companies came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land, and they dug for their coal until the land was forsaken, and wrote it all down as the progress of man. So Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the river where paradise lays? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is hauled it away. Thank you. All right. I'm going to do one more song. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you. I'm going to end with a classic, one that you guys, I know you know. And there's a part in here, sort of like the Good Vibrations thing, where I just need you to throw all of your goodwill towards the stage. And maybe it'll keep the plane in the air. But after COVID, being a musician in Nashville, that was an interesting time. I actually worked for a moving company because that was like the only essential job around. And boy, that was not fun. But so when things opened back up down there, I got a gig plan on Broadway. Has anybody been to Nashville? Yeah. Broadway's 24/7, 365 music. It's pretty crazy. It's all cover band stuff, so it's not that fun. But it was a place to play, and I just wanted to play and get my fingers moving again. So I played like 8 hours a day for 3 months. Doubles, like 4-hour slots, and then moved to another bar and play another 4 hours. So it was a pretty good experience. But I played this song a lot. This is a Johnny Cash tune. It's called Folsom Prison Blues. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sun shining, I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Prayers, everybody. We did it. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big fatties. Well, I knew I had it coming, I knew I can't be free. When I hear that whistle blowing, and that's what tortures me. Yeah, when they free me from this prison and that railroad train is mine, bet I move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I wanna stay. When I hear that whistle blowing, yeah, when I hear that whistle blowing, when I hear that whistle blowing, it blows my blues. It blows my blues. It blows my blues away.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Maybe see you next time.